I was thinking, can I just read it all the way through? Because it's kind of inspiring, actually, and it tells the story. Metamorphosis, a prairie celebration of lesbians and gay men. Laughter, loving, dancing, singing, arts, crafts, photography, music, theater, books, film, poetry, good food, good company, good times, women loving women, men loving men. Sharing, building, growing, flaunting it, and much, much more. Join us, celebrate, and spread the word. The Metamorphosis Festival was held in Saskatoon over the Thanksgiving weekend in 1978. Being queer in Saskatchewan in the mid to late 70s was, you always had to decide whether or not to reveal who you were or not. It was kind of a constant pressure, is this person okay, or will they totally freak out on me? It was at a Prairie Gay conference that they said, let's not just have a conference for activists, let's have a conference, a celebration really. As part of Metamorphosis, the participants and other local people gathered outside of City Hall and had a march and a rally. I think that must have been the first time that Saskatoon had ever experienced something like that. In Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, there was more activism at that time. But when the prairies started having parades and rallying outside of City Hall and having conferences and festivals, then you really knew that this was a national movement. Metamorphosis, the transformation of a butterfly, is really a remarkable symbol for this festival, for this celebration, because it was what was really happening with us. There were kind of seeds of change that we were feeling, but then we all got together and all of a sudden a transformation started to happen. The community actually expanded by coming together. The Metamorphosis Festival wrapped up with a Thanksgiving dinner, and we were all thankful to have met each other for that weekend. Of course, there's the cliche about lesbian potlucks. There's always been that. What am I going to bring to the lesbian potluck, and what qualifies as lesbian vegetables? When people eat together, they express community together. They come together, especially for people who've had, and queer people, especially then, have a lot of conflict with their families, their biological families, who may have just kicked them out or not want to know anything about them being queer. Now we use a term called chosen family, but back then we didn't really use terms like that. But what we did was, I think we formed a community. It's ironic because younger queer people say to me, well, you were around when there were so many issues, when there were so many struggles, but actually there's always going to be a struggle. You can't avoid it. You always have to keep fighting. You can never give up.